So the first thing I'd like to ask you is, what is the perception of disabled children in Swaziland and how are they treated in society as children with disabilities?
You know, when you have a disabled child, it's like it's a curse, and why did it happen to you? And I'm glad that we do have a parent that has just walked in who may even be able to tell us what she has been through, or concerning having a child that is disabled and has learning difficulties. Some of the kids, you get parents who hide them. It's still happening even now. It doesn't matter the few exposure we've had with parents that have these disabilities and the few awarenesses with campaigns we've had. There haven't been very many, but we get people who are just not showing their kids. They don't take them out. Then you wonder why children fail. It's because they don't get the foundation. And when they're at the early stages of preschool, that's when they should be identifying that this one's having a problem like this one's having this problem, and then we do something about it. But they're left alone, and they keep promoting them. When they get to grade 6, 5, 7, they fall through the cracks and the system just kicks them out. It's got to stop at some point. It's got to stop at some point, yeah. This is my bongo. When my bongo writes, everything goes up like that. When at this point here, my bongo would cry when you give him something to do, because he knew that, you know, I have a problem with writing. I can't write. I can't read. He doesn't even know his phonics and all alphabets. So, and now this is what the teachers were writing, very weak. You shouldn't be writing things like this in a child's book. This is before we came in, and when we came in, a few days later, and then this is what my bongo was doing now. You understand? And then his self-esteem just shot up. And then he started getting high marks especially in maths. He was really doing well. Now he's starting to get stars, you know. They really have improved. So this is ILS for you. It's doing wonders for us. Helps.
It calms them down.
It will calm you down, it will help you focus, and it just rewires you. That's what happens. And if you don't sleep well, it also helps.
Oh, so it helps them take the information and instructions better than they would under different circumstances.
And then you don't forget what you learned.
With the calming music, it all helps with that.
Then you don't forget what you learned, yes.
Amazing.
That's what we do. Yeah. Sue will do this and keep doing this continuously like this. She doesn't do that anymore. But now she's putting the finger in the mouth and she's drooling. So we're working on that.
There's been an improvement.
According to the mother.
One of the abnormalities she had was rocking when she was seated. But after the therapeutic session began, she stopped doing that. So many of these minute details, they're disappearing every day. She's getting better when it comes to the behavioral part. She's behaving more closer to a normal child now.
We have one who's in Russia doing medicine, and I never thought that child would see the doors of a high school. Never. We have one who's also doing IT. He's doing quite well. I should have introduced him to you. We have a few in Durban, Technicon, and anyway, what I'm saying is these children, I never thought they would see high school or let alone university. We all studied here, can't count. You saw that. At first, these children couldn't even hold a pen. And this is a second term when we started, and now they are writing. It doesn't matter that they're not getting it in order. Eventually, we'll get there, step by step.